Logan first saw Amy on a rainy morning in college. She was sitting by the window of the library, her hair falling over her notebook as she drew little flowers in the corner of her page. Logan wanted to speak, but his voice got stuck in his throat. When she looked up and their eyes met, it felt like the rain stopped falling. They became friends quickly, always walking together after class, sharing secrets under the big oak tree behind the school. Amy laughed at his silly jokes, and Logan loved the way her smile lit up her face. Soon, friendship grew into something deeper. They held hands in quiet places and promised each other forever. But forever is never promised, and life was about to test their love in a way they never imagined. One night, after a college party, Logan offered to drive Amy home. The road was dark, wet, and slippery. They laughed inside the car, talking about their future, when suddenly a truck's headlights flashed too close. Logan tried to turn, but the car spun out of control. The crash was loud, sharp, and merciless. When Logan woke up in the hospital days later, his head heavy with bandages, Amy was gone. Her parents had moved her far away for treatment, and no one told Logan where she went. He felt like a piece of him was torn out. Nights became heavy, mornings felt empty, and the oak tree behind the school stood alone. Logan tried to move on, but Amy's memory never left him. Years passed, and Logan built a new life. He had a job, a small apartment, and quiet evenings. But sometimes, he still dreamed of Amy, her voice calling him through the fog of sleep. On a cold winter morning, Logan went to a hospital to visit a sick colleague. As he walked through the hallway, he froze. A familiar laugh echoed across the corridor. It was soft, fragile, yet unforgettable. His heart raced as he turned. There she was, Amy. She was wearing a nurse's uniform, her hair tied back, her face a little older, but just as beautiful. Logan couldn't breathe. He whispered her name, and she turned. Her eyes widened, filling with tears. The years melted away in that moment, and silence wrapped them both like a blanket. Amy told him everything. After the accident, her parents had taken her away because she was badly injured. She spent months learning to walk again. She had written letters to Logan, but none reached him. She thought he had forgotten her. Logan confessed he had searched for her, but every door was closed. Pain and silence had built a wall between them. Now, standing in the hospital hallway, they realized fate had carried them back into each other's arms. But love after years apart is never simple. Amy was engaged to another man, kind doctor who had helped her heal. Logan felt his chest tighten, his heart breaking all over again. Amy stood at the edge of two worlds. The safe love she had grown into, and the fierce, unfinished love she shared with Logan. She walked with him to the old oak tree near the hospital garden. It was smaller than the one they knew in college, but under its branches, their memories returned. Tears rolled down Amy's cheeks as she whispered, "I never stopped loving you." Logan held her hand, knowing time had stolen too much from them. The sun set behind the garden, painting the sky in gold and red. They kissed, one last time, with the weight of all the lost years pressing down on them. Then Amy stepped back, her ring shining in the fading light. "Some love is too strong to forget," she said, her voice trembling. "But not all love is meant to stay." Logan watched her walk away, his heart full of love and sorrow, knowing their story had ended where it once began, beneath the shelter of a tree, with forever slipping quietly through their hands.